Urban Gameplay, bringing you the most explosive gaming review on the planet.
Yo, what's good peeps? Time for another Urban Gameplay review, and in this review I wanted to shed some light on a cool game called Unravel. I've been meaning to put a review out for this game for the past few weeks, as I know it's close to a month that the game's been released, but so many other games kept cropping up, so now finally this is my chance to review the game. For those who don't know, Unravel is an interesting take on the platforming game genre, and it places us in control of Yarny, which is a small creature the size of an apple which wants to get across and solve various puzzles throughout the game world. For those looking for that true next generation experience in a game, and definitely a fan of the platforming genre, this might be a game that you might want to consider. No word of a lie, Unravel has a very interesting touch and the visuals are truly extraordinary right off the bat, with the experience being authentic and a lot of fun. The review won't contain any spoilers, but I will definitely give my opinion whether the game's worth buying or not. Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into it and review Unravel.
Story.
The story in Unravel is very good, and you do have a strong reason for going through each level. It can be quite demanding, to be honest, but without spoiling anything, you will see that the story will indeed make sense as you go on throughout the game, and it's definitely rewarding towards the end, which is certainly a great feeling for sure. For me personally, I feel for such a unique platforming game, the story is actually pretty decent and will surely capture you throughout the entire journey of the gameplay.
Gameplay.
Moving into the gameplay, Unravel allows you to use the body of yarn as a way to create bridges, pull things, and also swing from one item to another. The yarn is basically the main medium you will use in order to solve puzzles, and the game does a very great job in allowing you to be creative with the yarn. Even if there are situations in which the solutions are quite static, the game does an amazing job in offering you a refined, fun way to play. There are many mechanics that you use the yarn with as well, so as you play you will always feel that you have multiple tools at your disposal, which does make the experience more refined and definitely a lot of fun. Graphically, Unravel is truly outstanding. The visuals in the game do complement the experience quite nicely. It's indeed a nice game to play, and the aesthetics that it delivers, including the game world and the characters, are definitely helping you further immerse yourself into the experience. It's important to know that this is one of the first games created by Coldwood Interactive, and the experience it delivers is definitely one of its kind. In addition, the music is very good and it seamlessly interacts with the sound in order to create a very good user experience, which is what matters the most. Even the fact that developing Unravel took more than 2 years, the end result is astounding. The first time the game was presented to the public was at E3 2015, and since then it was definitely praised by the people all over the world about the great results that it can deliver, immersive quality, and definitely a very great experience.
Positives.
Moving into the positives, as I know I did cover a few throughout the gameplay review, as I mentioned earlier, the graphics in Unravel is just breathtaking. This to me is definitely showcasing how next gen gaming should look and feel. The game mechanics in the game are definitely on point, and the soundtrack is calming to listen to whilst you aim to conquer various puzzles. For me, definitely quite a few positives throughout this game that definitely makes it a top game.
Negatives.
Moving into the negatives, to be fair, this isn't really a big negative, but I did find some levels were a little longer than needed. There were times when I thought that the level was actually over, and then I was just thrown into another part of the level, which kind of was a little bit annoying from time to time. It's not a major issue, but it did make me think that the pacing from level to level made some of the levels feel a little like a drag. Okay, maybe I'm clutching at thoughts, but I did also find that some of the puzzles wasn't as clear, but I do guess it's definitely part of the challenge towards the game.
Final verdict.
Moving into my final thoughts, I guess you all want to know whether the game is worth buying. Well, as always, let's see what some of the big gaming sites have to say first. IGN scored a massive 8.3 out of 10, stating that the environment is amazing and applauding the protagonist. GameSpot gave a 7 out of 10, saying that some of the levels outstayed their welcome, but did applaud the soundtrack and also the visual graphics and also the overall message of the entire game. For me, Unravel is indeed a hidden gem and definitely one of the best puzzle games for 2016 up until this point. Whether it will be spoken about for Game of the Year, well, it's way too early and it might fall into the underrated category, but for me overall it's definitely a great game, one that offers a great variety, lot of interesting gameplay moments and tons of twists and turns throughout the game that definitely play off towards the end. Is the game worth buying? I would say definitely. If you like action and fun as well as puzzles, then this game can deliver in big time. So you should definitely check it out, as it's inexpensive, it's not really a pricey game to pick up, and it does deliver an astounding experience. Anyway, peeps, do let me know in the comments below if you have the chance to play Unravel yet. What's your thoughts about the game? Visually, what do you think about the game? Do hit the like button if you enjoy the content, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And until next urban gameplay video, we definitely say peace out, peeps.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more cool urban gameplay videos.